Those fortunate ones, to be fast and free and young. I want to count myself among those fortunate ones. Why do I feel so fortunate? Well, I'll tell you. Because I managed to get my grubby little hands on the entire Blokees Transformers Devastator set. And honestly, this is my new favorite obsession. Want to hear about it? Here it goes. So Blokees have already established a pretty awesome reputation in the community for providing awesome Transformers kits at a very reasonable price. And honestly, this is my first experience with Blokees, and I was wondering, does the Emperor actually have any clothes on? Because everyone was saying like, oh my goodness, this thing is like really good. And I'm like, is it? Because they look good, but if something looks too good to be true, it often is. So then I got them in hand. And I'm like, oh no, these are worryingly good. Why worrying? Because I don't want to give like a PSA, but these things are pretty addictive because there's just the most wonderful little dopamine hit of opening up what looks like a mini cereal box and then pouring out these Transformer parts. And Blokees have thought of just about everything. There's so much stuff here and bang for your buck. I know that this might sound like, Dave shilling for Transformers. Is it shilling when you're actually telling the truth? Or is it just saying your opinion? I think I'll go with the latter. I really love these little guys. But then again, look, I've had this Transformers Decepticon hat stapled to my head for the last 5 years. And it's not just because my hairline is receding down my back. It's because I love Transformers. I grew up in the 1980s, of course, and I grew up obsessed with these transforming robots. I'm going to tell you about just a few of these while I also regale you with what you get in these boxes. So with each of the big multi-pack boxes, you get about 12 Transformers Blokees pieces in there. Well, Blokees pieces, Blokees figures. And each one has not just the figure inside, but you get, depending on which set it is, you might get a little circular ID card, or you might get one of these chunky playing card type cards that have like the little character portrait there and then the instructions on how to put them together. But that's not all, because each one of the boxes also has, this is the big box, each big box has one of these really pretty hologram cards here. My personal favorite, Starscream. Who disrupts my coronation? What else do we have here? Actually, I said Starscream was my favorite. Yeah, maybe, but this one, with all the Transformers together, little poster style, that's really cool. I didn't even know about these. And then also, each box has a little collector coin as well, which is pretty darn cool. But then we get to the real meat and potatoes. It's the little Transformers Blokees characters. And I kind of like how Blokees have done Transformers of all shapes and sizes. You got the very sort of classic, realistic G1 style, and now you've got these cute little chibi ones, which of course means because of the size and the design, they can do so many of them. And I'm going to show you just a couple of choice selections from all these different packs to show you what the general gist is. So of course, I'm going to kick things off with the man himself, Optimus Prime. Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost. So you can see how each little character clips in together, and there's something so satisfying about the little snap there. I will warn you though, if you're going to crack open an entire box of these, prepare to have like vulture hands by the end of it. Because one thing I will say, Blokees, a little bit of a compliment sandwich here with a slight bit of criticism in the middle. You could have made the small boxes easier to open. Like, they are glued and sealed shut like they're Fort Knox in cardboard. Even little cereal packets that you get in the kids selection box have the perforated top so you can like and then open it. This, you really gotta get your nails in. I've got big gorilla hands. It was a mission, and I was attacking it like a small child / animal. So eventually I was like, my hands, but I can't stop opening them. So yeah, once you've got it put together, because of like the really simple joints, it's actually really easy to articulate and put into all sorts of poses. He's got the ankle movement as well, so it's so easy to stand them up, because when you got this many little things, you need them to be able to stand up easily. And so each character, I think, or at least most of them, will have a transformed, disguised version as well. So of course you've got Optimus Prime in his vehicle mode here, and you can tell that these have been made by fans for fans. Because it's not just, boom, the character, blam, but it's all the extra bits, like you've got the gun turret, like it's the little things that a normal average Joe wouldn't have thought about with Transformers, but someone who knows is like, nah, this character needs that. So basically, a lot of the main figures, they follow the same sort of design, clipping together, but then you've got the unique characters that don't kind of work in that way, such as Grimlock. Grimlock is one of my favorites because he's so unique. There are no other Blokees Transformers like this guy. And of course, he comes with his own card as well that shows you how to put him together too. But this one, just me, Grimlock, not something, me, King Bozo. That's what the line was. I can quote the entire movie from start to finish, but occasionally I need to just shake the grey matter loose. So yeah, Grimlock's wonderful. And of course, you got the regular version as well. What's cool is that it's got that collectability like trading cards, but if you don't want to have that kind of got it, need it, got it, need it sort of thing where you're not too sure if you're going to be able to complete your set, you can just buy the full box, which guarantees that you're going to get everything you need because there are no doubles in the big boxes. That's the important thing right there. So you're never going to spend money on something that you don't need. That's what I would recommend because honestly, why wouldn't you want to get everything? Because also, it's all about building Devastator at the end. We're going to get to him. Now let me show you some of the variants you get as well. So for example's sake, we got Bumblebee here. Got to have Optimus Prime's right-hand man. And of course, we got him in car form too. But this is where Blokees are like, oh, don't worry. You're going to be collecting these till you're 90. Because we also have translucent versions as well. So, hey, look, I'll knock a few companies occasionally for redos and repaints and reissues, and that's kind of what we got here, where it's like, okay, we've done it, but what if we do it a slightly different way? But at least it's a cool, funky little design. And then also we've got the gold chrome version as well. So you got regular flavor and shiny gold. For Bumblebee, it kind of makes sense. It's like, I'm a gold bug. Then that'll be your name, Gold Bug. You know that in that moment, Bumblebee knew he screwed up. He was like, well, no, I'll stay with Bumblebee. No, Gold Bug, get over here. Like, oh, no. So then we've also got, speaking of the translucent ones, just want to show you this one here as well. So you've got that wonderful sort of hold it up to the light. The sunlight shines on through. Very nice, very cool, very funky. And it's just another way of extending the collection. You're going to be drowning in Transformers by the end of this thing. But the good thing is, you're going to be happy about it. You're not going to have any complaints. Then also, just to show a little bit of variance as well, we have the chrome style Transformers. So this is like another edition you can get, a special edition limited to a ratio within the boxes. That's what all the special edition ones are. I didn't get in my sets any super rare ones because some rare ones have like some extra accessories and they are zhuzhed up a bit. But I did get this chrome metallic one. And actually, Starscream looks the business. And plus, you can see his transformed version as well. So the fighter jets all follow a similar kind of pattern with their designs too. That's really cool. And I want to show you a little extra as well. We've got also in the collection, there's Hot Rod, but also there's Rodimus Prime. Arise, Rodimus Prime. And not only that, but of course, with the transformed version, it's going the extra mile. Boom. You can actually open Rodimus Prime's trailer and extend the gun inside. How cool is that? Then you can have him, even though it's weird because he'd be firing himself. That doesn't work, but you see what I mean? That's awesome. That's really great. And we're not done there, because there's still some more stuff that I want to show you. But bottom line, like I said, spoiler alert, I really, really dig these things. And it's not because they've just been sent to me, because I've had stuff sent to me that I've then had to basically cut a promo back to the company in email form saying, I can't put my name to this. I'm looking at you, Timu. So yeah, I wouldn't be saying it if I wasn't ready to stand by it. Also, some more nice kind of variants in what you get. Even though he's a basic character, they go the extra mile to do the actual designs properly. This one, the Rumble, isn't it? First we crack the shell, then we crack the nuts inside. He actually has his pile drivers here that move in and out, almost like in a spring kind of technique. So cool. Like, y'all didn't have to do that. You didn't have to go the extra mile, but you did. And God bless you for it. So that's really awesome. But then they also thought, okay, what else can we do? How can we like go beyond the regular G1 set? Shattered glass. Oh yeah. The alternate reality where good is bad, bad is good, and hamburgers eat people. So we've got the shattered glass versions of the characters too. Shattered glass Optimus Prime. And what's kind of more fun is that, of course, with the bad guys being good, easy for me to say, we got Shattered Glass Megatron as well, which is just, I kind of love that. And you can see with the translucent bits as well, this isn't a special edition one. This is just a regular figure, but hey, he has translucent parts. It's just, extra miles. That's what I'm talking about. It's lucky that the Transformers can transform and roll out because they're going to be rolling down a lot of extra miles. And of course, just for a little basis for comparison, we've got Megatron here, the regular, good old, bad Megatron, who also is one of the chrome variants as well. So this is chrome variant, shiny silver Megatron, who actually, where did I put him? Where did I put Starscream? Yes! Chrome version, Megatron and Starscream, they look the business next to each other. I really, really like that. So speaking of shattered glass, there's also another little shattered glass one I just want to show you there, but I don't want to belabor that point. And then finally, you've got the full-on gold style. Actually, I think Bumblebee, the same there. I've got the gold Soundwave, which is actually kind of cool because this just reminds me of the Decepticon coronation, hall of bad guys, I guess, where they have all the statues. So you've got the gold version of the characters too. And that's just a little taste, a little daddy magic taste of what you get. So for the Devastator set, I think is it 4 sets that go into making Devastator? Because of course I haven't shown you the Constructicons, because they have a little something special too. So once you've got all the different Constructicons, you can get an extra little add-on kit, which allows you to make Devastator. He's not going to show up properly on my green screen, but I'll just talk about him instead. What do they say? Constructicons, merge for the kill! Prepare for extermination! Look at little goosebumps there thinking about Transformers the movie. I just love it so much. So yeah, Devastator, absolutely so much fun to put together. And it's idiot-proof as well. How do I know? Because I was able to do it. So Devastator comes with the instructions here to show you how to assemble everything, because you've got to take some of the little Constructicon vehicles apart and reposition them so that you finally get everything coming together. But the fact of the matter is, I'll hold it up again even though you won't be able to see it with the green screen, it's recreating the figure so well. Like the mechanics with the hook on his shoulder, for example, the hook which does extend also. Then also you've got the scoop here which moves. There's so much articulation. Like you'd be forgiven for thinking, as I did, that because these are so small and chibi style, they're more like little sort of collectible statue type things. Nah, these are full-on articulated action figures. So they're just so fun to pose and play around with. I think if I was going to collect more of these, I definitely want to put them in like one of those kind of flat sort of case cabinet type things. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like a picture frame, but it's deeper. That would be the best way to display them, because I wouldn't want to have to dust around these little fellas. But honestly, I absolutely love these, and this is an easy recommend. So, Blokees, if you need any YouTubers to do a sterling review for you, then maybe you can send a few more of these Blokees my way, because they are very addictive. But that's because they're really fun. So yeah, bottom line, with the big boxes, you get 12 different boxes, depending on what version. I think they can vary. But in my cases, it was 12 different characters to a box. You get one of the hologram cards, you get the little character card with the instructions on there, you get a coin as well. That's something that's really nice. Just as I wrap up, it's really nice. Here's my final thought. It's really nice when a company looks at the product they're making and goes, how can we make this better? How can we give people more bang for their buck? It's like, here's the product, but what more can we do to make it better? In a day and age, if you'll allow me to get on my transforming soapbox, in a day and age where companies are looking to nickel and dime people every which way they can, it's like, here's the product, how can we take things away to save us money, but still give them just enough to buy them? Blokees are doing the opposite, and they're going, okay, what more can we throw in to make this even better value. That's what they've done here. I'm so impressed. Devastator still is absolutely crazy. I can't wait to see what more they do because this is all, it's G1, baby. It's my Transformers. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I consider myself the fortunate one. I'm going to go listen to the whole soundtrack now. But guys, what do you think about Blokees Transformers? Also, I'm going to put down in the little blurb below me where you can pick these up. If you want to, you can see for yourself. But the value for money for these is kind of bonkers. And just the fun of snapping them all together, yeah, there's a whole lot of dopamine in this set. So gang, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, keep displaying model behavior. I'm running away from home. My dad won't get me a Model Behavior channel membership. Oh man, that sucks. I don't want to live in that house anymore. I'm gonna hit the road and... Hey, did you just say that your dad refuses to get you a Model Behavior channel membership? How about I go over to your house and beat your dad around the head until he agrees to get you a membership? Oh man, I can't believe I didn't think of that. Yeah, just say I'll crack open a can of whoop-ass on him if he refuses. Oh man, you'd do that, Bumblebee? Come on, let's go beat your dad like he owes me money.
The Transformers! Big time.